It worked. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right? You don't look too well, eh? Eh?
What do you want?
So, it's done. The Menhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Connacht will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Menhir belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Connacht, not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Connacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return.
What do you need?
People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins.
If Menhir has regained its power, why do you need this expedition?
You see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the Seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Connacht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all.
You wanna leave Connacht forever?
I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the Menhir would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Connacht is enough for me.
Who do you want to join you on such a quest?
I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place.
What do you think will convince them to join expedition for the Grail?
A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the men here is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Connacht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters.
Alright, I'll ask them and see what they think.
Thank you. And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Connacht.
Oh man, the blacksmith? Oof. That one?
Just keep your head down. You startled me. Ah, it's you again. Until...
I hope I can get blacksmith now. Lord Yvain is looking for trustworthy allies to join his quest for the Holy Grail.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Menhir. Yvain can count on me. After everything that's happened, I see now that this is the right path. Tell Yvain I'll join him on this holy mission. Go with her.
I don't know about blacksmith. After that side quest. I guess I'll wait. Has Barry gotten any better?
No, and stop asking. You've done enough.
Lord Yvain is looking for trustworthy allies to join his quest for the Holy Grail.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He doesn't need an old man hovering over him anymore. And, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm proud of him, but you didn't hear that from me. You've done right by me, so I'll give you some advice. This whole expedition is madness, but as they say, sometimes there's method in madness. And I'll admit, I'm glad these old bones can still be useful. I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him when he needs help. This isn't just about him. It's about our home. I'll do whatever I can for Connacht. Tell Yvain he can count on me, even if it's the last journey I'll ever take.
Man, for a second I thought that he wouldn't join. Okay. So, it doesn't matter what you do with Bayor, huh?
Oh, my savior. This heart's working wonders, let me tell you. No more suffering. Souls, little souls, all will be mine. I'll fit my heart in place and start the hunt. Too bad there aren't any newborns.
Yeah, sure. Well.
Hello.
Before I go to Maggot, I just want to check something.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Always a pleasure to see you.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but please, don't...
Shadow Blade House requires Shadow Blade Key. Okay, let's visit Maggot.
Help her soul out on you, Jim.
Oh, are you mad?
I'll
No.
await your...
Okay, you don't care.
I'll...
Lord Yvain is seeking trusted allies for the quest to find Holy Grail.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now.
He says it will stop Camelot from moving the Menhir.
Ah, yes. That makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. You know, recent events have really given me a lot to think about. My head feels, lighter somehow. Turns out the world isn't ending after all. And I don't need to stock up on mushroom brew to survive. Besides, I have this feeling that Lady Fate might still have a plan or two left in store for me. Joining the Holy Mission. That sounds like one of them. Tell Yvain I'm ready to join the expedition. and I'll gladly stand by his side.
Nice. Everybody wants to go?
Just stay put. Everything will be okay. Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Okay, let's quickly see what's gonna happen to Bayor if I fill the heart.
Of course. This part never gets old. Remember, don't resist it. Let go of your instincts and focus on the heart. You'll feel a bit weak afterward, but don't worry. Strength can always be rebuilt. Here, feel how warm it is. It will serve Bayor well.
I really want to see what's gonna happen to him with this choice. And then I'm continuing main quest. And this is why I love keeping old saves. So I can just try stuff, see stuff.
You're just in...
Okay.
Oh, for the...
Yeah. Take the heart.
Let's see. I suppose that's it. Surprising how simple it is.
How do you feel?
It's different. Everything looks a bit like it's my... I guess more will become clear with time. The measure of my debt to you is... I'll be going back to work.
Okay, so this is still the same. So, I'll try to wait. Like a full day. Or let's say 2 days. And...
Oh, it's you. It's really great that you're here. I mean, I meant that I might need your help with a few small things, and that's why I'm glad to see you. And don't worry, this time it's not about replacing an ill heart. As far as I can tell, the one I got from you, it's doing just fine.
How do you feel?
Oh, that's kind of you to ask. And, well, truth be told, things are a bit different. My body feels stronger. Honestly, I've never worked better. Her fears even started giving me these suspicious looks, like I'm about to take over his forge and business. But it's different when it comes to my thoughts and dreams. They're confusing at times. I'm not sure how to put it into words.
You know that you can talk to me, right? After all, I'm the one who found you that new heart.
Hi. And I'll be grateful to you for that until the end of my days. I'd prefer to keep it to myself. At least for now. And, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so awkward.
What do you need help with?
I want to make something for a person dear to my heart. A battle hammer. Proper blacksmith's craftsmanship. Urfir will appreciate such work, no doubt. But I need a few things to get started. For the shaft, I want to use black alder, a tree that grows in the swamp. As for the rest of the materials, I still need to think about that. Once you bring me the wood, I'll have a better idea of what else is needed.
I'll find it.
Thank you. And just be careful out there. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you because of some stupid piece of wood. Aye, we've got work to do.
Wow, you get an additional quest with this. Let's do it. He's making that for the person dear to his heart. I wonder who that is. Who could it possibly be?
You're just in time. The forge is ready.
Here you go.
Aye, that's it. Good work bringing this to me. You chose well. The wood is young. It's going to be flexible and sturdy enough. Should do nicely for the hammer. I'm glad you didn't lose your way in the muck. Anyway, while you were gone, I made a decision about the hammerhead. I want to use the family iron for it. The thing is, it's buried in my parents' mound.
How am I supposed to get it?
I know it sounds like I'm asking you to desecrate a grave, but trust me, you won't find corpses there. It's a memory mound. In the past, when someone in Connacht lost a loved one to the weirdness, their body was offered to the fire. It wasn't right to bury someone so horribly changed. Instead, the family would bury something that belonged to the deceased.
Your parents were changed by the weirdness?
I lost my father when I was 6. Mother worked herself to the bone, keeping me fed, and it wasn't always enough. I started working early, so we managed to scrape by. But she passed away a few years later. Weird night caught her. That's when I buried the family iron. The only thing I had left of my parents. I didn't want it to end up in the wrong hands. After that, I drifted from neighbor to neighbor. One house gave me warm stew, the next, a beating. Eventually, I ended up with Urfir. He taught me everything I know.
I'm so sorry, Bayor.
No, that was a long time ago. A lot has changed since then. I lost my heart. And then, you showed up and helped me get it back. And now, we've replaced that ill heart with a new one forged by a stone warden. Incredible, isn't it? Sounds like some stupid tale. But it's all thanks to you. So, about that iron, come back as soon as you manage to get it. If anything comes up, you know where to find me.
Okay, it's not far away.
Don't let your guard down. Up now. You survived that.
Got something for me to look at? You're back. For a moment, I was afraid I'd never see you again.
He's crazy about me. Why did you think you'd never see me again?
After you left, I started wondering if maybe I'd asked too much of you. But it really is my family iron. I never thought I'd see it again. It's funny. I remember it feeling so much heavier. I'm glad the family iron won't be left in the cold ground anymore. I'll melt it down and craft something beautiful. Something new. So, we've got almost everything. Just one last thing remains. A whispering crystal.
Why do you need one?
I've been studying how to work with them. I believe combining the crystal with the iron will help whoever wields the hammer to stay calm. That's something I've always lacked. My life's been a pile of foolish decisions. I want to ensure that someone dear to me doesn't have to face the same, especially during combat.
Do you know where I can get the crystal?
I've heard that Camelot was mining those crystals. That might be worth looking into. How you get one is up to you, but don't do anything foolish that'll land you in a cell, friend.
Oh, that one. I have some in my storage. I should have it. Whispering Stone. Let's go get it.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Can't find it in my storage, so...
Yet! We ain't safe here. You'll have to do better than that. Say your prayers. We'll be fertilizing the soil. I will leave. You'll have your head on a pike! Beg for mercy!
So Whispering Stone is not in crafting. Which tab is it? Oh, it's this one. 3. Let's go back.
I'm not beaten yet!
Got something for me to look at?
Here you go.
I guess I shouldn't care how you got it. What matters is that you're well. Looks like I've got everything I need now. I've already prepared a few pieces. Please, stay and rest. You've got to see the final result. So, truth be told, I'm not sure how to say this. I've never been good with words. Since I got this heart forged by the Stone Warden, something's changed. I don't fully understand it, but I can't stop thinking about you. By the All-Mother, it's so strange. And though I don't understand it, I know what I feel. I worry about you. I want to care for you. I want to give you warmth. The hammer I've been working on, it's for you. I hope you'll accept it. Along with me. Whole.
Oh. I wouldn't offer my heart to someone I don't care about deeply. Yes, I want to be with you.
I know you're not someone who likes to stay in one place. I'm not even sure if that's possible for you. Just know this. Whenever you need my embrace, I'll be here, waiting for you. Didn't think I'd miss you this much. Foolish thought, wasn't it?
I have so much to tell you.
I'm all ears.
I hunted the Mistbearer.
Bravery or madness? Maybe both. Either way, you stood where few dare to tread. I'm glad you're here with me. able to share these stories.
Interesting. You have anything that can aid me?
I think this might come in handy for you. Keep your wit.
Heart rot. Heavy and critical hits have a 45% chance to stun. Let's ask blacksmith about apprentice. Nothing. Well, never mind. Okay then. Let's see what happens if I tell him to keep his heart.
Got something for me?
Here you go. You should reconsider it.
Reconsider? And then what? Live with this failing heart, wondering how much longer it'll last? Waiting for the moment when the smallest thing, some bad word or stupid quarrel, shatters it completely? Why, in your opinion, should I back out now? Give me one good reason.
We don't know what it will do.
You might be right. You were the one dealing with the Stone Wardens, after all. If you have doubts, then I suppose I should trust you. I feel foolish for making you go through all of this because of me. Keep the Stone Warden's heart. Maybe you'll find a better use for it.
So let's wait. Twice. What about now?
You're just in time. The forge is ready. Mind the road.
Well, I guess he's fine. That's it.
What do you need?
Yeah. Another thing I want to see is if Lord Ymir will want to go get Holy Grail if you give tablets to Denholm. What will he do? Take the tablets?
That's wonderful, believe me. For now. Now, let's meet.
Stay safe.
It's over, Lord Yvain. The time has come to take the Menhir to Camelot. If you care for your people, prove it. The Menhir is fading, and there's no way to reignite it. You know perfectly well that this is the only option.
I know the Menhir is fading, and nothing can stop that, but its power still lingers. I haven't yet exhausted every means to bring it back to life.
And how exactly do you plan to do that, huh? Your druid is useless, and I've never heard of any way to restore a Menhir's power other than Merlin's old rituals.
You're right. The rituals are lost, but the Menhir stays where it is. At least until I return from the expedition for the Holy Grail. That is Camelot law. An ancient one that neither you nor any of the Knights of the Round Table can break.
What?
Okay.
So
it's still the same. One last thing before main quest. I'm back in Act 1, in the main town. There was a guy over here that gave me a book, that gave me a recipe to make this armor. Now this looks way too good at the start of the game. And if I was a melee fighter, I would have tried to make this. And I didn't, because I'm a mage. But if you make this, you get it's useless. You should have known better. And then, if you sell it to this guy, and quit, and talk again, and leave.
Oi, friend. You went and made armor based on the Armor's Almanac, didn't you? I should have warned you. That's a terrible idea. Those books are the biggest load of crap I've ever come across. And I've talked to Hrolf when he's had a few too many.
Alar said it would be better than the armor worn by the keepers.
Yeah, well, Alar is a fanatical follower of that Shadowblade. He's read a couple of those books, and suddenly thinks he knows my trade better than I do after 40 years in the Forge. He even had the nerve to argue with me. Now, I told him, I can hammer your face just as easily as this steel. Well, that shut him up quick.
I can see you don't respect Arden's Shadowblade.
Arden Shitblade, you mean? Of course I don't respect him. That fool is ruining the reputation of every armorer out there. No one knows who he is or why his nonsense even gets published. But plenty of people would love to get their hands on him. I'd gladly get rid of him myself.
That can be arranged.
Well, if you could find him, knock some sense into his empty head. And, cut off his hands, so he'd never write another book. I would cover you in gold.
Do you know where he might be?
I've got no idea. Maybe Alar knows something. He's the biggest admirer of that charlatan I've ever met. He's been trying to share the wisdom of those books, but I chased him off and haven't seen him since.
Then I'll start searching.
Thank you. You'll not only make this old smith happy, but the entire guild will be grateful.
Blade in Shadows.
Captain Brendan back, and with Dalriata. I suppose he has his reasons. Must be some strategy in it, right?
I made the armor according to the instruction you gave me.
Oh, right. The lamellar armor from the Armorer's Almanac. I remember. So how did it turn out?
Bad.
That's impossible. You must have made a mistake. I'm sure it wouldn't have turned out like that if you had followed Arden's instructions properly.
Do you know where I can find him?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I want him to sign my copy.
Oh, that's my dream too. Would you take my copy of the first volume with you, just in case you meet Shadowblade? Because I know where to find him. The almanac isn't printed by Arden himself, but in Timberwall, based on his manuscripts. In the first editions, they accidentally included not only Arden's name and pen name, but also his place of residence. I paid a good sum to get a copy, but here it is.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll lend you this copy. But don't forget to get it signed.
He is in Kunacht. Nothing with you. Okay. Let's go there then.
you doing okay?
Nice to see you. How can I help?
I'm looking for Arden's Shadow Blade. Are you him?
Oh no. Are you one of those people obsessed with my son? I'm sorry, but we don't accept visitors. Goodbye.
I'm Shadowblade's greatest admirer.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. Goodbye.
Listen, I need to talk to Arden. His books are dangerous.
Dangerous? Those almanacs he writes about armor? Are we talking about the same books?
People are using his books to make armor and dying.
Wait, I never thought. I mean, I knew Arden's books were out there, but I always figured they were just collecting dust in some forgotten corner. Who in their right mind would use those to make actual armor? By the gods, he's not an armorer. He's just a boy with his nose in a book.
Didn't you see this coming? You must have known the risks when you let those merchants take his work.
Now that you say it, I suppose I should have known. When those merchants from Timberwall came asking for more of Arden's work, I should have realized something was off. They weren't just interested in making a few copies. Oh, Mother, help me. I let it happen. I just wanted him to feel, I don't know, recognized. I never stopped to think how serious it might all become, that someone would actually try to make armor based on his advice. I should have thought of it then, should have seen the risk, but no. I just thought it'd be a little bit of coin, a bit of pride for Arden. Now look at the mess I've caused. Go inside. Speak with my son if you want. I'd be grateful if you could try to explain this to him.
My father let you in? He never lets anyone through. I don't get visitors. Ever. You must be important. What could you possibly want with me?
What made you so interested in armor?
The Knights of the Round Table. I used to read all about their adventures, and I'd always get stuck on the paths when they described armor. What type of steel was it? What kind of joints did it use? How did it move with the body? I needed to know how all the pieces fit together. Knights are impressive, yes, but what really caught my interest was how their armor worked. It's not just about charging into battle like people think. There's a logic to it. A system. I suppose the stories of adventure and heroism are part of it too. But armor. A knight can't fight if his armor doesn't fit exactly right. And there's something satisfying about that kind of precision.
You got a huge following.
That's surprising. It's not like I'm telling tales of great heroes or battles. I just write what I see, what I think about the craft. I don't understand why people would admire me for that. I'm not even a real armorer. It's not like I'm some master craftsman people should look up to. I thought I was making it clear how beautiful the process is.
Your writing style is quite convincing.
It's just how the words come out when I write. I didn't think it mattered all that much, as long as the ideas were clear.
You do realize you're quite the legend, right?
That doesn't make any sense to me. I just write about armorsmithing. I mean, I know my books are out there, but they're not special. They're just descriptions, really. I don't see why anyone would care that much.
You need to stop writing. Your books are dangerous.
Dangerous? How could writing about armorsmithing be dangerous? I don't understand. I'm not telling anyone to go into battle with the things I make. I'm just documenting the process, the way I see it, the way I learn. It's no different than a chronicler writing about wars or knights. Their words don't cause harm. My books, they're meant to show how beautiful armorsmithing is. I love the craft, the intricacies, the details. Why should that be dangerous?
People don't realize you're just experimenting. They see your books as expert knowledge.
But that doesn't make sense. Why would they trust me more than actual armorers? I'm just someone who loves writing about the craft. Why would anyone take my words over the words of someone who's been working metal their whole life? I thought they'd see it for what it is. Just the way I understand things. It's not meant to replace real experience. I'm perplexed. How could anyone think that?
People see your name on a printed book, and they assume you're the authority.
But I never said I was a master. Just because my books are printed doesn't make me an expert. I'm clearly still figuring things out. It doesn't make sense to put so much faith in someone who's still learning. They should know better. I hear what you say, but it doesn't seem fair. I didn't want any of this. I didn't ask for people to treat my books like they're the law. I just wanted to share my ideas. If I stop now, then what was the point of everything I've done?
Perception 6. You should consider writing to Osborne, the blacksmith from the Horns of the South. You could learn a lot from him.
Osbricht? Yes, I've heard of him. He's the one who developed the unique folding technique for battle hammers, right? His work is incredible. I've never thought about writing to him, though. I don't usually reach out to people. They tend to misunderstand me. And what if he doesn't reply? Or what if my ideas seem foolish to him? What if I say something wrong?
I'll make sure he gets your letter and responds. We're friends.
Wait, you actually know Osbricht? You're friends with him? I didn't think... I mean, he's a legend. I've been studying his techniques for years, but the thought of actually getting to speak with him? I didn't think that was even possible. If you can get my letter to him, I could finally ask him about his folding methods, his process, everything. This is... I don't know what to say. It feels unreal. If Osbricht replies, if he reads my work, maybe I could really learn from him. This could change everything. Here's my letter.
I'll get it to Osbricht. Take care.
Thank you. If Osbricht responds, I'll let you know what he says. And, if you ever want to talk about armor or anything, I'll be here. I'm always here. What do you prefer? Lamella armor or plate armor? A good arm guard is incredibly difficult to craft. Whoever invented passages definitely knew what they were doing. I've seen illustrations of King Arthur in full armor. Honestly, it's nothing special. Whoever invented...
Wait, what about your dad?
So, did you find what you were looking for?
Arden is special boy.
He sure is. As skilled as any four-dweller. Ambitious as a knight of the Round Table. Only shame is, he can't seem to leave that cursed basement. You can see for yourself, he doesn't handle, well, people too easily. Sometimes I wondered if I did something wrong. The boy never looks anyone in the eye. He only lives for those armors of his, and he'd eat nothing but that cursed fish soup if he could. But his mother, may the All-Mother shine upon her soul, she always said that's what makes him unique, and that it's our duty to love him as he is. So I love him, and I support him with all my heart, but I'd rather not think about what'll happen to him once I'm gone.
Send him to Horns. With a blacksmith. He'll manage. He's a smart boy. And he's worth trusting.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't trust myself or my own parenting. Maybe he understands more than I realize. That's something to think about. Thank you for caring this much.
I may have my answer. I'll be going now.
Please, don't return here. And don't tell anyone where Arden Shadowblade lives. For his safety and mine.
What?
I met Arden. He's just a kid living with his father in cottage.
Oh, well, that changes things. I still think he shouldn't be writing about something as serious as armor smithing, but if he's just a kid, I guess I can cut him some slack.
I have a letter from Arden for you. He'd like to correspond with you.
A letter? Yeah, fine. Give it to me. I'll read it. Arden. Well, damn it. That kid seems really nice. I'll write back to him. I'll reply to all his letters. I feel foolish for ever wishing him ill. He's just a young guy fascinated by the craft. If I'd heard my teenage self rambling about blacksmithing, I'd smack myself over the head with a hammer. Thank you for finding him. Who knows? Maybe in a few years he'll grow into a really promising apprentice.
Nice. There we go. Well, you got scammed. And now.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
And now. I'm doing main quest. For real. It begins now. It's real. It's happening. Oh wait, before, I'm just kidding. We are going on expedition. This will be fun.
Just keep your head down.
About the companions.
What news? The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail?
All three will join us.
Ah, now that is truly wonderful news. You've achieved what seemed impossible. I'm grateful that fate has guided you to my side. With Niante, Magat, and Ifra, we shall strive to restore hope to the people of Kurnocht. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Kurnocht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself. Be the shield that watches over Kurnocht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Oh, there it is.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Bind the soul.
I am the wall between order and ruin.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon, and may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come. shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
Aren't you being a bit harsh?
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
What is it that Denholm and Yvain don't understand?
All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots.
But Yvain did choose to seek the Grail. That has to count for something.
It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work, turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Kuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots.
You told him Merlin may disagree. What did you mean?
Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this.
You make it all sound obvious, but this is a rather complex political situation.
Yes, the situation is complex. But that is precisely the burden of a leader. Complexity does not excuse paralysis, and yet they sit in deadlock, doing nothing, while the world around them fractures.
What would you do in this situation?
Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield. To judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me.
Why do you think your kingdom isn't prospering?
We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament.
Except for the symbol of shield, what did Paladimis receive?
I named his bloodline the Shield of Kurnacht, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power.
What do we do now?
Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Stay quiet. Stay safe. Just passing through? Ah, there you are. What news do you bring? Farewell.
Where did Lord Yvain go? Is he outside?
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is the only way.
Fine. Do as you will. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today?
In my vision, I met Palamedes. You do him proud.
Really? I hope he supports my decision to embark on a quest for the Holy Grail. Although, in truth, it doesn't really matter. I made my decision, and I'll stand by it. Whether my noble ancestor approves or not. Well, and now you are the shield of my people. I trust you will ensure that his blessing is not squandered.
Your decision brings glory to House Terion.
House Terion ends with me. Lady Maeve was never granted the chance to give me an heir. And I couldn't bring myself to take another wife or continue the lineage while the world I knew crumbled around me. But your words are kind. The story of my family began in glory, and in glory it will end.
When are you setting out on your quest for the Grail?
As soon as the necessary preparations are complete. With any luck, it won't take much longer. Anselm will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man, and he is respected by the people. For now, he's assisting me in gathering supplies. I do not know when or if I will return. Connacht and its people must be ready for either eventuality.
What will happen to Connacht?
I cannot say for certain, but I have faith that Anselm will manage. Truth be told, he's been the one keeping things in order for quite some time now. Since Maeve's passing, I've been all too aware of how much I've neglected my responsibilities. Camelot will keep the peace in my stead, and I can only hope that the people of Connacht will come to trust Denholm and his men. We may not agree on every matter, but I cannot deny Denholm's honor. When I return, it will have to be enough. And so, I thank you once more. House Terion is... no, wait. I am personally deeply indebted to you. Because of your efforts, my family has the chance to reclaim the glory it once knew. Farewell.
Well, look who it is.
Well, well, look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we? You're piecing him back together faster than I expected. We're getting closer to the end. And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. You should have enough power now to enter his mansion. Here, go to this place and see if the door opens for you.
Arthur's mansion?
No. If you want to know the truth about the man pulling the strings, it's time you took a look behind the curtain. It's the house of someone I once called my employer, Orin. The same one whose plans got you out of the island asylum.
What's in there?
I don't know. We stopped seeing eye to eye on certain things, and our relationship soured.
That's all you wanted?
No, not really. There's one last piece of Arthur's soul waiting for you. The third artifact. His crown, this time. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of Dalriata. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on sight, or explain everything patiently, depending on how he feels about... well, you'll see for yourself.
No surprises this time?
How would I know? I'd say going into Dalriata territory is a surprise all on its own. But don't worry, they've got bigger problems at the moment than you sneaking off with their sacred helmet.
And after that?
Once you're done, meet me at the Charred Conclave. That's where we'll finish this, one way or another.
The Hidden Hand. Where is that? Oh, that's the weird tower. Okay. I also want to go there. So those two places. And then I want to check this upper region before I go to Forlorn Swords. So yeah, let's do it. The Long Defeat. Yeah, Act 3 is gonna wait a bit. Just a tiny bit. My carry weight is fine.
Be prepared for anything. You'll fall to my sword! Take that, fool! Take that, fool! You survived that!
Minions. You're breaking my looting concentration. So this tomb is here, west of Connacht. So I can go left or this way. Or maybe not, never mind.
Ah, a visitor. It has been a while since we've had one, hasn't it, my dear Gawain? Will I need to carry the bones of my only companion to his resting place today? Or could it be that this is the day when our souls are finally laid to rest?
Who are you?
I am Sir Bertilac, Wanderer. I keep watch over the cursed, restless sleep of dearest Sir Gawain. He is dear to me now, but long ago, I thought little of him. An honorless, arrogant whelp he seemed to me. But when I struck him down and saw him look up at me in quiet wonder as he drew his last breath, I understood then that we were the same. Both tools in the hands of those with power, afterthoughts in the games they played.
Those with power? What do you mean?
The endless, hateful dance of a pair of siblings so alike, they were a mirror of each other. The Lady Morgaine had me believe I was meant to cut short the reckless, unruly ways of her brother's knights, to prove he let them act without honor. She said she only wished to be heard. But as I sat here, forgotten, I came to understand. She wanted Arthur to hurt, as she had been made to hurt.
You said Sir Gawain was cursed.
With cunning, with expedience. He was given a choice: die with honor, or live without it. But is a choice truly a choice if its only purpose is deception? Gawain chose life, yet I struck him down. And in the end, he got neither life nor death, only suffering. And me, the only one left to remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Apologies, Wanderer. For a very long time, the good Sir Gawain has been my only company in this place. As much as he was once known for his sharp wit, time and decay have taken his voice from him. I've grown used to our conversations being one-sided. I hope you'll forgive me if I slip into old habits.
How can your souls be put to rest?
Challenge me, Wanderer. End my lonely vigil. And after I fall, take up my axe. Give my dear Gawain one last duel, and one final death. If you are the one the Lady Morgaine truly meant to punish, then at last we may find our rest. Now, will you fight?
Yes, I challenge you.
So be it. May the one who falls find peace.
What did I get? Let's see it quickly. Hitting a target has 25% chance to restore stamina. Increases stamina, decreases stamina regen. Each missing point of stamina increases physical damage by 1%. Max stamina, stamina regen, attack restores 10 stamina. Decreases incoming damage by 33% when your stamina is below 15%. Let's try Vigor on this guy.
Now it's done.
Let's try lightning. Wow, 2 sets. I got this one before. Increases melee critical chance by 25 when your health is above 90% and increases health. Attack speed with high health. Physical damage with high health. What a nice set. Critical damage with high health. Wow. What a nice melee set. Looks like that's it.
Poor Sir Gawain. The knight who gave his life for the honor of his king. He didn't deserve to be forgotten. At least now, he has a purpose once more.
When will I meet other members of the Royal Geographers?
I've been dreading that question. I won't lie. You've already met them all, I'm afraid. I'm the last remaining member of the guild, and have been for the past 100 years. Well, until now. You can see why I was so excited for you to join.
You're over 100 years old?
A long life is a gift the wordness grants to many, but to me, it's been even more generous than most. Maybe I'll live only as long as I'm needed, or maybe longer. Whatever the wordness wills, I'll accept it, like I always have.
You speak of the weirdness like it's sentient being.
It's a bit more complicated than that. The wordness is our fears, our desires, and the mark we leave on this world. It can be whatever we wish it to be, and we can become whatever it chooses to make of us. We are part of the wordness, and it is part of us. It shapes us, yes, but we can shape it in return. Not as well as the Foredwellers once could, but perhaps all we need is time.
So the guild doesn't exist anymore, not really, but you speak of it as if it does.
I was brought into the guild by Eleanor Dunn, a royal geographer who found the one dearest to her soul among my tribe. She lived among us for many years, but when her beloved became one with the wordness, Eleanor was allowed to prepare her body for the last rites, yet never truly as one of us. My people accepted their bond, but never her. So she left, and I followed her, as a good daughter should, even if not by blood. I met a few more members as I traveled with her, but over time, they grew fewer and fewer, until only I was left. But as long as one of us is still alive, so is the guild, and I won't let my second family be forgotten.
What if Sir Gawain just wanted peace?
We all want peace, but it rarely comes easily. The knights swore to protect Avalon, and now they have the chance to fulfill that oath. Sir Gawain will find his peace, as will you, and his majesty. But it will take effort from all of us. A strong king means a strong Avalon, and for that, he needs his knights.
How exactly would that strengthen Avalon?
The wordness is like a web. Without strong threads to hold it together, it tears apart, and chaos follows. Every soul wandering Avalon is one of those threads, but the ones who shaped it, their threads are the strongest. King Arthur and his knights once brought peace to Avalon. Their very presence helps to calm the turmoil, even now.
There was another knight in Gawain tomb. He was green.
Sir Bertilac, from Gawain's executioner to his protector. There's no need to worry about him. His soul walks Avalon freely now, shining bright. All of Morgaine's darkness has lifted. I'm sure he and Sir Gawain will cross paths again, this time without the shadow of a curse between them. The road is long, but the next tomb awaits.
It sure does. Hello?
Look who's here, my favorite customer. It's always good to see a friendly face.
How's business?
Good, great actually. I even had a customer the other day. He brought some of my very special mushrooms, and he didn't even try to haggle. And they do cost quite a lot, I think.
Special mushroom? What's so special about them?
Oh, Oh, you see, I stole them from a grove that belongs to one nasty Spriggan. And if he caught me, I'd be dead. Or worse.
And that's it? Do they have unique properties?
None that I know of. They're just mushrooms. I mean, I'm not saying they are useless, and, well, the Spriggan might have done something to them. Spiteful piece of work that he is, but I don't think so.
Did you tell all of that to your customer?
Well, no. The customer asked me why the mushrooms are so expensive. So I explained that they were very special. And that I gathered them under the cover of night at a place guarded by a dangerous magical being.
I'm afraid your customer might end up feeling deceived.
I can't see why. I did not say a word of falsehood. See, this is the problem with you humans. You always hear what you want to hear, and then go around accusing everyone of deception. In truth, you're the ones who deceive yourselves.
Are you heading to town?
Me? No. I'm pretty sure they already have merchants there. I've heard they're quite territorial, and you can't have too many in one place. Or maybe that's foxes? I'm not sure. Anyway, you're in luck. I can show you my home. Ooh, I've always wanted to have a guest.
You live here?
Yes, in that cave over there. It's very cozy. I got lucky, as it was almost empty when I found it. Could you believe that? I didn't even have to fight a bear to move in. There were a few dead humans, but it's not like they minded. I put them in a neat pile in the corner.
You shouldn't invite random strangers into your home.
But you're no stranger, are you? I consider you my friend, and my home is always open to my friends. Besides, I decorated it myself, and I really want someone to see it.
Alright, I'll take a look.
Ah, that's lovely. If you need a nap, feel free to take one. You do look like you could use a nap. Or not? What do I know, really?
Show me your wares.
I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons. Or, no, it's not that I have any... I hope you found...
Cozy cave. Very shiny button. Quest item. Well, that's a nice decoration.
ready? I hope you found...
That button. That button makes me curious. Wooden doll.
Up on me.
Prepare for battle. I'll strike you down. Show me what you are made of.
I'm gonna go leave stuff in the storage, sell stuff, and then continue towards tower. From the druid shrine I just did, I got this item. Increases spell power by 10% when your health is low, increases critical damage by 10%, increases mana regen by 1. And now let's do the tower. Oh, guess who's back? He decided to finally show up. About the tomb of Lancelot.
Oh, Lancelot. It was painful to watch what became of him.
How was Lancelot before?
Confident, steadfast, eloquent. Nothing like the tormented soul you've seen. He was admired by the people and by his fellow knights. He had quite the following, though he never seemed to care for it. Only later did I realize how wrong I had been. He was also much sought after. Left a trail of broken hearts wherever he went. But there was only one he ever held in his heart. And that was Avalon.
Did Lancelot truly betray you?
I always believed Lancelot to be honest to a fault. He never hesitated to speak his mind. And I valued that in him as much as his loyalty. I trusted him completely. And I thought his faith in me, in my vision for Avalon, was just as strong. But it wasn't. I don't know when or how that trust was lost, and to this day, it still pains me. But know this, even in betrayal, Lancelot never sought to serve himself. He was a good man. Yet even the best of men can falter and lose their way.
Will you forgive him?
I forgave him long ago. What saddens me is that he still cannot forgive himself. But I understand why. The rebellion he led hurt not only me, it wounded all of Avalon. And Lancelot always hated senseless bloodshed. To be the cause of so much suffering, perhaps fighting by our side will finally bring him peace.
About Gawain.
I'd rather not speak of him, but I suppose I owe him that much. Morgaine and I, we shared only half our blood, yet both inherited the worst of our father's traits. Pride, arrogance, stubbornness. I was angry at her for humiliating me yet again, and angry at Gawain for falling so easily into her trap. He was never the perfect knight, nor did he try to be. But he was brave and bold, and he didn't deserve to become a pawn in our quarrel. I should have taken more of an interest in his fate, but there was always something more pressing, until I ran out of time. Although, if you think about it, we did end up sharing similar fates.
What was Galahad like in your day? Oh, I'm not taking these now. Nope. Level up 2 points. I'll take this one and this one. Critical hit with a spell marks an enemy and causes them to take 10% more damage. And there's also King's Soul. Activating King's Soul creates a blast of energy dealing damage around you. You create another blast of energy. Enemies take the amount of damage you have dealt to them when using King's Soul, once again after it ends. When using King's Soul, a weird shield collects 10% of the damage dealt to you. When King's Soul ends, you gain mana shield equal to accumulated damage for 30 seconds. I'll take the damage one. Yep. And that's it. Let's go. Gates of Knowledge.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the... Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always. My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. You know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done... My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. You know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. And now, I believe I've found the way to make it happen.
Or in Journal 3.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.